Hi, it's Heather, and I'm back to do another reading. We're gonna start with some dice. So we're gonna take 3 dice, warm them up, blow some energy on them. Okay, I have a total of 5, and 5 is you will meet an influential stranger. 5. So let's put the dice away and see what cards we want to talk to us today. I'm just picking these because they were the closest. Pardon me. These are Hawaiian Aumakua cards. So they're a fun little oracle. So, what wisdom can Aumakua impart to us today? What do we need to know? We'll pick 3 cards. I'm not even going to try to say these names. This is the energy at the bottom of the deck. The first card we have is Menehune. It's like the little people in Hawaii. The next card is Huumana. And the next card again, I'm not even going to try to say the name. This is purple energy. Okay. So really quickly, let's get our little book. To the blue group. And the first one is Menehune with 64. And I'm not going to read through the whole 2 pages. I'm just going to briefly read Menehune. These are the little people of Kauai. They're like leprechauns, perform great feats to help mankind. In a reading, it means that you are very blessed and receive lots of unnoticed help. The Menehune card energizes the cards it touches. So here we have Huumana. And it's also a blue card. It's the god of thunder and clouds. In a reading, it represents storms, floods, and other personal difficulties that bring us to prayer. When it is to the left of the Aumakua card, it means we make it through the storm. It's behind us. When we are looking at it to our right, it is time to prepare. We gather our energy and store it like the great clouds. Sometimes we are grateful for the cleansing rain. So there is the Aumakua card didn't come up in this reading, but because it warns of preparing for storms, I would still do those preparations. We never know. It's always good to be prepared, especially for a storm. And the next card is in the purple group. And again, I'm not saying the name. Sorry, it's taken me so long. That's why I only do 3 cards with this one. Okay, this speaks of one who holds up the clouds. Again, see, here's the storm, and we already have assistance from this spirit holding up the clouds. It represents the energy force that cuts through our obstacles and clears our path. It represents removal of the fog and illusions that sometimes confuse us. In a reading, it can mean a trip coming soon or company coming from a distance. And again, here's the energy at the bottom of the deck. And this is in the red group. And this is the hunchback son of the volcano deity and represents the eye of the sun. He encourages concentration so we do not waste time. When he is nearby, we need to focus and protect ourselves from wandering into danger. In a reading, when it was close, it means that anything lost will soon be returned. When distanced, the loss is permanent. So these cards together, I would say, talk to me about, even though you have good luck with the Menehune, like the little people, we still need to watch out for storms and prepare for them, even though we're going to have assistance. And again, it talks about just staying prepared for what comes ahead. So that's that reading. And because we have a couple of more minutes, I will set this aside and we will do, how about everybody loves a little romance? Little romance never hurt. I'm still waiting for all of my display racks to come in so I can display my cards a little bit better so you can see. This whole basket here is full of cards. We got Vice Versa, Grand Tableau, Lenormand, the Kipper deck, of course, all kinds of tarot decks, oracle cards, more oracle cards and tarot. So let's ask about romance. Who's needing a little romance in their life? Some new love coming in? Let's see. We'll just do 3 cards right off the top. Okay. This is the energy of the deck. Wedding. How about that? Okay, so now for me, personally, a wedding can also mean like a contract. But since we're talking about love here, we have reconciliation, getting to know each other, and let go of control issues, with wedding being the energy. So let's talk about reconciliation. Let's see, I'll grab this deck. Let's see who wants to reconcile. Judgment. Move these out of the way. Okay, with reconciliation, we have the Six of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Somebody has been moving away to a calmer area. And we also have the Ace of Wands. So what this tells me is that there may have been some time apart. You guys kind of went to your own little areas, your own corners, so to speak, and to calmer places. Now that you've been apart for a little while, someone's wanting to come back in and have a new beginning with this Ace of Wands. They got something they want to give you with that Ace of Wands. So, you're going to have to decide. So, let's talk about getting to know each other. So, it could be that there was a breakup. You guys have been separated for a while. And now that you're going to, have a reconciliation, reunite a little bit. It could be that you've been separated long enough that it's time to refresh each other, catch up on what you've been doing. Things may have changed drastically since the last time you were with each other in each other's company, and you need to catch up on that. So take some time to get to know each other. So let's see what that's all about. So, the Eight of Pentacles reversed and the Death card. So, what that looks to me is that somebody wasn't willing to invest in this relationship, and that's why it ended. So, could be about the control issues that need to be let go of. Let's talk about that. So we have the Three of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Okay. This control issue, yeah, there's control issues, but it has to do with betrayal. Three of Swords and the Ten of Wands. There's control issues because it looks to me like there's some trust issues going on here. So, let's see what those control issues are about. Queen of Wands reversed. Five of Swords reversed. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Okay, the feeling I'm getting from this is there's some third-party energy going around here. And with the Three of Swords, this Queen of Wands reversed is pretty clear. Queen of Wands reversed. with the Five of Swords reversed and the Seven of Pentacles. I don't know. It's not looking too good to me. Let's see what's under this wedding card. Finances and career. Healing family issues. Unrequited love. Passion. Express your love. Heart-to-heart conversation. Religious factor. Codependency. A lot of underlying issues under there. What's at the top? Calling your soulmate. Free yourself. Romantic feelings. I'm just the feeling I get, if this person you're wanting to reconcile with, or that's coming back to you wanting to reconcile and have like true commitment, like work towards being married, or at least have that commitment of feeling like you're married to each other. I don't know. I think you might want to take another minute to think about that. Call in your soulmate. Free yourself. Romantic feelings. You have decisions to make. But don't you see? Yeah. You're gonna see. That was the moon reversed. The Magician. Manipulation. Ace of Wands. Reversed. Nothing new. Nine of Wands reversed. Kind of given up on the struggle. Justice reversed. And the Knight of Cups. Hermit reversed. Ace of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Again, player energy. Page of Cups is here. But again, that's the page. That's not a king. That's not the emperor. So who is this person that's coming? Who's this person that's coming for the reconciliation? Because they're burdened. Who are they? There he is again. Knight of Cups. Okay, King of Pentacles. And the Empress reversed. And there's still other feminine energy around them. Empress reversed next to the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Whoever this person is, they're the opposite of what you are. And again, the Empress, it's just energy. But this person is not abundant. They're not a good person. They're not in a healthy space. And they're next to the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. This could be the same person embodying two different energies. He may present as the King of Pentacles, somebody who's successful, a businessman, wealthy, a leader. But what they don't show is they're the Knight of Cups. They have immaturity about them. They're immature in love. They hold out their cup and they have nothing to give. So let's see. What's in the middle here? Six of Cups. This could be somebody from your past that you may have dated or maybe had an affair with, that, you know, you have nostalgic feelings for. They bring nothing but burdens. Sorry about that. Not the one. So, you have a choice to make when they come back in. If you want to reconcile or not. Or you can call in your soulmate. Not the person that already showed you they're only going to give you half-hearted love. Because that's all they have to give. So, sorry about that. Let's grab some true life messages. Let's get the Amakul cards off the table. These are the brutal truth. There's a lot of oracle cards out there about love and how everything's so sweet, and they want you back and they miss you and think about you. And rarely do I see ducks that say, you know, yeah, I was a jerk. And so I made my own. So these are the I was a jerk deck. No, basically, it's just the truth. It's real talk. It's not all sugary sweet. Because love is hard. You know, reality is hard. And, you know, yeah, we all want it to be that way. I'm worried about what others will say about the two of us. Mental distress, because he's worried, or they're worried, I should say. So, somebody's worried about their reputation. I'll just pick 3. They live in the moment. There's things about me that you can never find out. your feelings would change. Single, ready to mingle. That's what I'm talking about. He's coming back to reconcile, and he's still a player. Bottom of the deck. On and off. So there's that. So anyway, that concludes my second reading for YouTube. I hope that made sense. Please like, comment, share, and keep coming back to see me because there's going to be more.